Remarkable has released its 4th piece of hardware, and this marks the 5th unit to use Gallery 3 color e-paper. This is the Remarkable Paper Pro Move. So this, look at okay. You know, I didn't really know what to expect because it says it is a 7.3 inch color. Okay, this definitely does bridge the gap between a, say, Kindle and a Nova Air. It's so thin, but it's way bigger than a smartphone. We'll show you guys some comparisons in a little bit. So I've never seen an e-paper device like that before in my life, actually. So the Remarkable Paper Pro Move. Let's move right through this and see what we got. Better thinking, whole bunch of languages there. Quick start guide, very simplistic. Probably going to tell you to go to the website. Yep, right there on the back QR code. And you have some regulatory information, warranty stuff, all that. Okay, what do we have here? What kind of pen do we have? We have, let me just reach off camera here. Do we have the same as the Paper Pro? Yes. So it is the premium pen Paper Pro, exact same thing. So that's what you get with that. What do we have for the USB? It probably is C to C. Yeah, look at that cable. Look how nicely that's coiled. That's great. C to C, Remarkable logo on it. This is some good stuff. Very forward. Love it. Marker tips, probably same as the Paper Pro, as it is the same delivery system. There you go. 6 tips. Really cool. Really cool container. That's about as cool as the Kingrite container. That's awesome. And recycle as paper. I mean, a little bit of contradictory. They give you a super hard polyethylene box here, but either way, you are trying to be as conscious as possible of the environment. So let's look at the unit. Look at this. Wow, I should be able to just nicely remove one of these. I like to keep the plastic stuff intact. This thing is so different. My goodness. What do we have here? This feels like 1500 grit sandpaper. Very interesting choice for the back. And I love these rubber bumpers, man. Look at that. That's great. You get this really nice, ever so light splash of rose gold in the side. It's almost like a pocket watch bronze. What a nice looking unit. Look at these lines on there. The top has the power button. The side has that is the magnet snap for the pen, I'm assuming. I can't imagine that's some sort of soft touch thing. Let's see. Nope, that's the magnetic snap. And on the bottom you have USB-C. Pretty simplistic overall. You know, they're not trying to be a multimedia powerhouse. They're not trying to be a spec powerhouse. They're not winning any awards with being the fastest unit in the game, but they most definitely are winning the awards of Gallery 3 because they're the only unit using Gallery 3. Look how narrow this is. This is such a departure from everything we know in the e-reader industry. This is the most, oh my goodness, the canvas is so strange. I can't even tell you the ratio of this thing. It's so tall. It's as tall as the entire pen, but it's as thin as 4 fingers. What an odd layout. Very, very streamlined approach, however. My goodness, this is not quite as portable as a cell phone or, you know, a small Mudita or something like that, or even an e-reader, but it is a pretty strong departure away from, say, the 10.3 inch world of V-Woods and Remarkable Paper Pro and the Remarkable 2, of course. Well, the Remarkable Paper Pro is a different size, but you know what I mean. So you can snap your marker to the side, and that should, there you go, your marker's charging. That's something we have to tell you guys right now, is that they really missed the boat with the whole marker situation. They went from a Wacom marker, which essentially is like this, like the one for the Kindle Jade, which you can use on anything, and you can use any pen on this. They moved away from this, so now they're using proprietary pens. You can only use this expensive pen with these expensive tips, and if you run out of tips, you have to buy more tips from them. It is very disheartening that they moved away from electromagnetic resonance, but the pen itself objectively is very nice. It's high quality, it looks good, it feels good, it has a good kind of paint on it, it's nice rubber coated. I love it. This is another thing that I really wish they didn't do. They utilize Gallery 3, which is fine, I suppose, but they didn't get it ready to the point of flawless usage. So for example, one of the 6 things at the top, these discretionary things, says, did you see that? It's flashing and it seizes out, and the background takes a blue and yellow and green approach, and then the individual characters turn from black to white to being gone to purple and back to pink. So I don't feel that Gallery 3 was ready for prime time, although they deemed it as such. We made a pretty big flop ourselves on the Good eReader X bigme Galley. That one only lasted about 14 months, and that one was gone as well. The Sharp 8 never came out, the Viva never came out. So there is definitely a lot of devices that tried Gallery 3 that didn't work, and Remarkable is kind of showing you that it still doesn't work. The recovery code is just if you lose your password. And putting this up against a phone really quick like we promised, you'll see that pretty much it's the same kind of screen height as the phone. It's almost identical. It's only off by, say, 6 millimeters. But overall, it's just a chunky kind of zoomed in phone, essentially. That's the ratio in which they're going with for their body construction. I'll just go ahead and choose my right hand, of course, and get started. Now, you started in landscape. Oh, well, look at that. An overactive G sensor. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Gallery is not quite there yet. We do have extensive experience with Gallery. We developed one. Pocketbook sent us the Viva. We were the only company to review that. The Sharp 8, we met with Sharp Corporation in Tokyo, Japan several times on the event floor for their Sharp 8. We have videos on our YouTube channel of all this. It's just really still a blurry kind of CZ experience. It flashes and it almost like a psychedelic 70s transition. It's not quite ready for prime time, and you'll see when we get into the note taking and everything, there's a significant latency issue and there's drag and there's color problems. But either way, Remarkable has obviously had a lot of success with the first unit using Gallery 3, which is the Paper Pro, and moving over into this one, they are heavily backing it. So we have faith in Remarkable that they know what they're doing from a market procedural approach. But as you can see here, the transitions between things as simple as a settings menu will kind of lower your confidence in the actual device body itself. But how does that translate into the real world? How does that bring any sort of negativity towards the Move itself? But I will tell you from a first-hand experience, I have never held an e-paper device quite like this. The ratio is completely new, the screen size is completely new, the pairing of this particular unit with this pen utilizing Gallery 3, it's all just industry firsts across the board. No one has ever done this before. This is extremely exciting. We're going to learn this, we're going to script this video out, and we'll get back to you guys in the full review. But for now, this is everything that comes in the box with the Remarkable Paper Pro Move.